Welcome to our channel. I'm Megan.
And I'm Larah.
And today we're just going to be talking about college do's and don'ts, but with our Starbucks drinks, because I won a Starbucks gift card at a college event, so that'll factor in.
You wouldn't make it through college without
coffee of some sort. Even if it's not Starbucks, just coffee. So some of the do's that come straight to my mind is, for sure, live on campus. I mean, that's how we met.
Right. And like living in the dorms is just it's an atmosphere. Like it creates like a way of living for you. But like also I would recommend to live with people you don't know. Even if you're going to a university with someone that you know, get random roommates, because that's one way that you can meet more people.
Right. Definitely go to like events the first couple weeks of college. Every single year. Like your freshman year is like the most important, but every year like new people come to campus. People trade schools all the time. People always transfer. So get out and go to the events so you can meet new people and make friends.
Yeah. I guess also like I still talk to people in passing. We may not speak all the time, but I still do speak to people that I met like my first week of school, and I'm supposed to be a senior. So you can make friends, you can build friendships like that where you still like check on them and see each other in passing, but you don't have to hang out with them all the time, which that's always good to have.
Right. Like it's good to have multiple friends at different levels. Like,
oh, definitely.
We hang out a lot. And we always talk a lot and whatever. But I have different tiers of friends that are in my major, friends that we've met just by like living next to them. We had a guy live next to us, and now he works at Target, and every time we see him,
shout out to you, Carson.
Right, every time we see him in Target, we say hi, and it's just kind of those little things that just make the place you go to college feel more like home, I would think.
And yeah, the more people that you know, the better, like the more comfortable you are. Like I always get so excited to come back to Joplin because these are where my people are. Even though like I have friends at home that I still speak to and like my parents are there, this is like where my core people are. I mean, Megan, for instance. But yeah, another do I would say is go to class. I can't stress this enough. Anyway,
yes,
monkey see, monkey do. Go to class. Don't sit in the very back, even though I do that, but like let the professors know your name. Like, but I guess it's different at our university. Our university is really small, or like medium size.
Relatively small, yeah.
Right. And so like our class sizes are only 30, maybe 40
and
people.
I'm in the honors program, and our classes cap at 18 people. So it's really intimate, and so it's really like you get to know your professor. But for sure reach out to your professor. They are there to help you. Do not be afraid to email your professor if you have questions.
Right.
It's very important.
And going off of that, you know your own limits. If you're a student like me that can only take 12 hours and be full time, then only take 12 hours. Or if you're like Megan and you can take, do you take 18 hours or 15?
I take between 13 and 15.
Okay.
It just depends.
But like, you know yourself. So if you're someone that can only function with 12 hours, then function with 12 hours. Because your mental health and your physical health and all of that is way more important than hurry up and getting a degree and getting out of college.
They don't have venti straws right now. So I dropped right in my drink. But I do have friends that take 18 hours because they wanted to graduate early. But it's not a race. Like,
no.
Do I want to be done? Do I wish I was graduating this semester? Yes, but it's not a race, and I'm glad I did not overload myself in the beginning just to graduate early. Instead, I took it slow, and I'm actually learning, and I'm able to be more invested in my classes than just flying through them and just doing the bare minimum.
Right. So. Okay, so we've given a lot of positives. What are some don'ts? Okay. Do not just latch on to like, this is not relative to, I don't know why I'm giving this advice, but don't latch on to like the first people you meet, because there's a lot of different people in college. And I'm saying that even though Joshua, my husband, is the first person I met,
other than Larah and the people I was living with. And I married him. Okay, I did that. And Larah is also one of the first people I met, and I'm still best friends with her. But there's so many opportunities to meet people, and sometimes your friendships will change. Larah's has changed a lot. So it doesn't, like, if you feel like you haven't found friends in the first couple weeks, give it some time.
And also, like, don't be afraid to let friendships end. Like, don't be afraid to move on. And like Megan said, I've had a couple groups of friends my college career, and no harm, no foul, no bad anything towards them. You just grow. Like, you change as people. But like, another don't, I would say, is if you're an athlete or in the honors program or whatever, don't just hang out with those people. Try to find other people. Like, maybe someone in your major, maybe, I don't know, find other people to hang out with. So don't just be in one single group, I think.
Right. Don't just limit yourself to a certain group of people. You need to get out there and find friends, and maybe it's your neighbors. Maybe it is the people you live with. Maybe the people you live with meet other people, and then you can become friends with them as well. If you get a job, I know that helped me. My freshman year, I didn't work, but then I got a job at a local news station, and I made a whole lot of friends out of that. And they kind of overlapped to the people in my major, because that has to do with the same thing. But I am thankful that I did that, because I found so many friends doing that. So don't be afraid to go after things and do new things.
Yeah. I guess something else, I guess it just pertains to me, because I'm a loner sometimes. Don't be afraid to spend time by yourself. Like, don't be afraid to take time to do things for yourself, and don't always feel like you have to have people around you constantly, I guess.
Right. It is important to make friends and join clubs and do things.
Definitely.
But it's also important to do your homework. Like, go to the library by yourself. Stay in your room and study by yourself. You're at college to get an education, and that's like the most important thing. So it's all about balance. Like, yes, you need to go out, make friends, join clubs, and do things. But you also need to find time for your homework and for yourself, and just to better your mental health as well.
Right.
So be wary of that.
100%. Another don't. Man, we had a lot of positive things to say.
I know.
What drink did you get?
Oh, I asked them just to make me something sweet, because I don't really know what I want from Starbucks ever. I wanted iced sweet and coffee. That's all I said. So he gave me a venti iced white mocha with 4 pumps of white mocha, and then 4 pumps toffee nut syrup and I almost said caramel, and I did not say that. I said caramel. I don't know why I said that. Oh, that's caramel.
That just eked my soul.
And caramel drizzle. What'd you get, Larah?
I got a salted caramel cold foam cold brew with 2 pumps of white mocha. I had a lady at Starbucks make me a surprise me drink one time, and it was this, and she told me what it was. So I order it every time. But I love cold brew. Really just gets me going. Like, makes me all jittery. If you guys if you're in college, and you have any advice,
leave them in the comments below.
Or if you're getting ready to go to college, and you would like us to make another video about like still being in high school, like
transitioning from high school to college. It's a big difference. It's a big step,
especially if you're like moving away.
Anyway, she moved over 4 hours away, and I moved 2 hours away. So, and
I knew one person, and we weren't even really close.
But don't be afraid to leave your state. I mean, I didn't, but don't be afraid to. And don't be afraid to get out of your hometown. Like, seriously, please.
100%.
Get out of your hometown. There's better things out there, and you don't know who you are outside of that. If you've lived there your whole life, like I lived in mine, you don't know who you are outside of those city limits. So seriously, travel. Get out of your hometown. Right. It'll do you good.
Definitely. Well,
but I think that's all we have for you today.
Yeah, I guess. I hope you guys enjoy this video. We're gonna do a Sunday in our lives separate. Too many syllables. And so look forward to that. It'll be up on Monday, probably.
Yeah, probably be posted Monday or Sunday night. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna film what we do throughout Sunday, but like separately. But then we also go to church together, so it's gonna like intertwine. So it's gonna be very interesting to put together. But I'm very excited
because we both do different things on Sundays.
Right.
Yeah, which will be fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, remember, it's the little things that matter. Bye, guys.